And welcome back to STL TV. I'm Jade Harrell, and it brings me great pleasure to introduce WePower and to share more information about what they are working on and the new projects and initiatives that are underway for our area entrepreneurs. I am joined today by Yoni Blumberg, who is the Director of Community Wealth Building. Welcome, Yoni.
Hi, Jake. Glad to be with you.
So glad to have you. So tell me more about WePower for those who don't already know.
Absolutely. So we're about a 3-year-old organization focused on building power with Black and Latinx communities in St. Louis to advance justice and equity for everyone in the region. And we do that through a number of strategies, one of which focuses on building community wealth. And so the way we do that is through an accelerator that directly works with Black and Latinx entrepreneurs to help grow their businesses and increase their revenue and acquire more customers. And so we're currently recruiting for our second cohort of that. And then we also have a few programs focused on access to capital for entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. Those seem to be challenge areas for entrepreneurs most times. Why the focus on Black and Latinx?
We know both from local and national data that Black and Latinx entrepreneurs face serious disparities in access to capital. And so our focus is on helping them increase their access to capital and create wealth. We also know that there's a massive racial wealth divide in this country. And we believe that entrepreneurship and wealth building is a piece of a very complicated puzzle to address that.
Sure. But one of those complicated pieces is a problem that you're solving, that there is an opportunity to build wealth through entrepreneurship, and probably more successfully if the tools are in place and the supports are in place. Many businesses face challenges in their first 3 years. Is it greater for Black and Latinx businesses? And then how do you stop the cycle?
I think we believe that there's no question that we can increase the success of Black and Latinx businesses by connecting them. So our program focuses on coaching, connections, and curriculum and capital. And so by bringing together a plethora of experts with professional experience in the same industries, directly providing seed capital and helping people get access to loans, grants, and equity investments, and then providing the coaching and curriculum to build the right systems in place, we can help people grow and scale their businesses. We also know that there's a real gap in what some of our colleagues call a friends and family gap. And so in the context of a racial wealth divide, often white entrepreneurs who look like me, are able to borrow money from their uncle or their broader network, someone in their family, to get to that sort of more sustainable scale where they can access capital from a bank. And that's often not the case in Black and Brown communities. So that's something we aim to address with our accelerator.
Absolutely. One of the key cruxes of challenge for our businesses. But as I hear it, I feel like they are four legs to the same stool. Like without any of those things, the curriculum, the coaching, the, again, the supports primarily, and the cash.
Absolutely.
Very, very challenging. So you all have had a successful cohort. I saw the grads, those businesses that came through the first time, and I have to say I was envious. As a seasoned business owner, I looked like, wow, what I could have done had I known or had something like this when I started out. But how powerful to see when you talk about power, you increase the power of some businesses that I even know had been working at it for a while. What are your success stories saying? Why it worked, and what do they value the most?
We have an incredible facilitator. Keisha Mabry is amazing, super hands-on, super high energy. And then we bring together an amazing cohort of business coaches, mentors, specifically recruited for each company, and then a really relevant hands-on curriculum. You're not spending time in our accelerator listening to lectures that are abstract. It's all hands-on activities focused on growing your business. Who are your next key hires? What are the unit economics of your product? What can you do to access new markets? It's all very directly applied to your program. And I think that structure, combined with the accountability that comes with meeting with a business coach every 2 weeks, is really helpful in people growing to incredible new levels in 3 months and then the full 6 months of the program.
Powerful is an understatement. Then you got powerhouse Keisha Mabry back on the scene. What a win that is. I just need to know where to sign up. I'm probably not eligible, but what are the eligibility requirements?
Yeah, absolutely. Good question. We're looking for entrepreneurs with growing businesses who are Black and Latinx entrepreneurs. We're especially interested in entrepreneurs who are doing between $50,000 and $500,000 in revenue a year. Though if you're below that, you should still consider applying. Absolutely look at your application. Applications close this Friday, and you can learn more on our website at wepowerstl.org/elevate.
Give us something to increase our power straight from your group of people and powerhouses that might help us with a leg up a little bit as we apply and look to be successful too. What would you encourage us with? Some power.
I think there's a need for a careful balance of the vision, the belief in yourself that things are possible and not limiting what's possible for you, leaning into that. Something we believe a lot in is radical imagination, imagining what could be possible, and then combining that with the disciplined practice and routines and operations needed to actually execute inch by inch and see that measurable progress of like 1% improvements a day or a week.
I will take that. Great sound advice. I see why you are the director of community wealth building, and we are so glad that you were able to join us. Again, visit wepowerstl.org for more information. Yoni Blumberg, thank you so much for sharing that information. We'll get our applications in by Friday and look
Thank
forward
you
to
so
the
much.
opportunity to learn more.